And nothing about this draft screams, okay, well, we had Arthur for the sick Game 5 unusual pick, or we're going to completely change how the jungle is played. Yes, they changed how they drafted for the top 3 picks, you know, so we get the Kaisa on the bottom. But this doesn't feel like Hanwha Life eSports are making a statement in this 5th game. It feels like it's just so much slower than anything they've played all night. You know, especially when you think about games 1 and 3.
Oh, Rich oversteps here, and guess what? You're going to be pulled back. No flash available, no dash. First blood given over to Arthur, the guy who subbed in game number 5.
There you go. I mean, that's like he's up 1-0-4. That's a bit concerning.
And they're just waiting.
Yeah.
Still no flash available. The World Ender does come in, but you're getting scooped again. He's looking for the dash over the wall. We'll see if the damage. Yeah, with Chovy here, absolutely. He's not able to get an assist, actually, which kind of sucks, but that is okay. Sleep comes in down on the bottom side, and they're looking for the kill onto Deft, and you know what? They will be able to pick it up here. Kellen not even level 6, and still is able to tank that very nicely.
Very well played here. You hit 6, you have to sleep. I mean, that's what you're going to look for. This is a team that almost didn't make playoffs, and the stats look like that. As Peanut, as Lillia, is actually just going to solo this dragon. Okay, they do come over and help, and they don't have vision of where Arthur is, but they had the wave pushed so well that he felt comfortable to do this. Even gets Arthur. No fighting allowed in this game.
Yeah, just the top lane is being pushed in, you know, Rich. Down a level. Chovy, same thing in the mid lane, so you don't really have the prio, and they had no vision in the top river, so even if they thought they were going for it, it's not much that Nongshim really could do.
Ooh, that's nice with the no minions there. They toss it down right away.
He can knock it back. He can deny this, and actually
going to deny it, I think.
They might be able to get Morgan too. Red buff on Peanut, that is so much burn damage, and down he goes, and he even flashes as he's dying, and the Rift Herald goes down.
Did Arthur, like, Mal never lets me forget it, but
you were right all along, Wolf.
But I mean, look,
you believed.
I thought about the macro mostly is they're actually going to give this Drake up.
That's okay.
I think unusual. Rich over here eating some serious chip damage.
That's pretty rough to deal with that Gnar, as now we're going to have this land. No ultimate available for Peanut, as Vsta is looking to turn it around. deokdam not hitting much, but Vsta is going to die. And they just didn't have the follow-up damage because Kellen was in Unbreakable Will. Easily able to just pick up the support for free, essentially.
And this is going to be...
But generally in the LCK, you know, we don't really see it that often. But Peanut just did it with confidence, and he's like, yeah, sure. Totally fine.
Yeah, and it's been, you know, when we've seen other teams do that, the results have been less stellar.
Yeah, that's a really big blue buff, actually, for Chovy.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. He was low on mana, and now, okay. That's real great. I mean, you get the flash out of Vsta, you flash away yourself, but no ultimate now on Chovy for the fight. As Peanut is going to get slowed up, and Deft actually has a really good angle. He's able to get into that back line as the sleep is coming in, and now Deft might be challenged here by Rich, who's doing a great job, but you see on the top side that Nongshim are not winning. Arthur is desperately trying to kill the little Bambi, and he will eventually, and the rest of Nongshim is just getting killed up in the river.
Yeah, and you know, Valdes, this is, I mean, it feels like this is the team fight that is essentially to Arthur just zooming through the entirety of Nongshim and preventing them from doing damage. Sure, the top side of the fight went decently, but you just see the difference in what these two junglers are able to do in this early skirmish. I mean, I say early, we're 21 minutes of the game, but this mid-game skirmish, where unfortunately Peanut just doesn't have all of his items online, very different situation. And, you know, they were both very fed and about even until that last fight, which was one of the first, you know, straight-up exchanges the junglers had.
I thought that Deft was going to stick around, wait for Gnar, and look for
why they didn't go for it, because it's just fairly risky for them to do that without that information. And they're going to get this buff.
Stopwatch is it's game-changing. You want to get as many as possible before this fight.
Yeah.
It's one of the games where it's kind of just like, this fight could be do or die.
Yeah.
You know, you could get into the next round.
The hit that you're looking for with a bowling ball here. Okay, Nongshim are on this Drake first, but they're not in a really decisive position to where they can actually force a pick.
Yeah.
Vista's position here is super good to block them from actually going in, and then the Drake will actually reset.
Oh, they're actually going on to deokdam here, who is going to cleanse and actually goes straight into the enemy and just dies. So no AD carry for Nongshim, and no team fight either. Peanut is emoting on the bottom side of the fight, doing nothing. Triple kill goes to Chovy, and Hanwha Life to sweep him up in the river as Deft nearly dies, but Chovy is there to save him.
And that was a huge play from Vsta. I mean, he's really collapsed in and tried to take a hard engage if you're Nongshim, so you're stuck between a Drake and a hard place, right? Because you either, oh, they're even going to try to double this off. And I think they can. I think they're going to get away with it. I mean, we are 27 minutes into the game. It's been a fairly low action game throughout a lot of it. But, I mean, if you're, no way.
Right? No way, right? Okay, yeah.
That was
5,000 health left. Not
that actually
close.
was leaving me in suspense. You said it right before the fight. That was probably going to be a huge Drake that might even decide the game, might decide whether you go to round 2 of playoffs or not. And it feels like it might have decided that because they were able to get Baron.
Peanut here, he's getting dove on now once again, and there's not much that he can do. He does have the stopwatch, but it's not enough time to buy. They're too far behind, and now deokdam's going to get caught again. Vsta is just owning him in this game. And Rich is desperate, but he's barely even tickling Morgan at this point.
Feels like a lot of people who had, you know, high predictions on this series are feeling really relieved right now. As it looks like Hanwha Life have done it. They're looking to pull this series back, and it was a very, very close one. That is for sure. And it's not over yet until the Nexus falls, but
standing up to them.
And I mean, Hanwha Life are just looking to close this one out.
And they might just be able to. I mean, they're going to take down the 2 inhibitors, but now you just wait 2.5 minutes, take the Infernal Soul.
Arthur in, but the composition is the most stable one we've seen from them all day.
Peanut just showed himself. I mean, like,
yeah,
things are not looking clean here on the side of Nongshim. Here comes Vsta over the wall. He is getting pretty deep on in there, actually. He's just going to die. Hanwha Life, you gotta be careful, guys. I mean, you're super far ahead, but you don't want to just be throwing your lives away, as the shockwave is going to make a nice shockwave, and that's about it. And these 2 lanes with the inhibitors, at least, they're gonna have to go back and deal with that. So you can see now just getting on top of Peanut here, way too much damage onto him. Does not have enough gold to finish that Zhonya's. He already used his stopwatch. The Unbreakable Will is going to come out here from Kellen, but Hanwha Life, they're just looking to take everything that they possibly can from ahead.
You get one kill like this, and I mean, with Baron buff, giving you the 2 inhibitors, that he's not going to be able to do that. Oh, shockwave!
Yeah, just walking over the ball now, and they're desperately trying to stop the Infernal Soul, but they cannot. There's no way, no how. They're just way too far behind. You see even Bay is looking to get in there. They're getting desperate. Rich is taking way too much damage from the Orianna. And even on the top side, Hanwha Life are just playing with their food. Deft is going in against 3 of them. He is going to go down, but also will the rest of Nongshim.
Yeah, Peanut is just trying to survive here any way he can. Arthur's teasing him. There's the final kill.
That's going to do it. Hanwha Life, they are going to win this series. They picked these games here. It took 5 games, but they finally made it happen as Peanut has got his head in his hands. Understandably very disappointed. They got so close, but Hanwha Life was the better team at the end of the day, and they will be moving on to the round 2 of the playoffs.
I think the happiest person in the room has got to be Arthur. You know, someone that we